Hi friends, MD Vegan. It's fruit salad time. I make a little bit of more sophisticated one. I have a simple fruit salad with 3 fruit and I coat them in a nice simple cashew banana cream. That I do first. The cashew banana cream is a very simple cream for fruit salad, and fruit salad is papaya, mango, pear. So nothing very special. Yeah, here I have a banana, a large banana. That's enough to get the cream. It gets a little bit more creamy. I put cashews in. That is the main part of the cream here. Cashew cream. I make it a little bit softer. It's more than half a cup, a little bit more. A large handful. And a lemon. Lemon is very nice with banana. Banana and lemon seem to be made for each other, because lemon brings out the flavor of the banana even more. Tastes even more like banana if you put a little bit of lemon into it. And put a little bit of water, just a little bit to get the blender going. And there we are. So this is the first blending. Cashews have not been soaked, so they will now soak a little bit after breaking down them. You can soak in it, and that is good because it gets even more creamier. If you wait now, if I wait for 2 minutes or so, and then I blend it again, then it's a very nice creaminess, and it tastes even better than when it's creamier. It's a little bit thick. That's okay. Second. Yeah, a little bit lemony. That's perfect for my fruit salad. So that will soak now for a moment. The cashew flavor also. Very nice and buttery cashew flavor. It's a perfect cream. Cashews are perfect to make cream. So now my bowl for the fruit salad. And I have here a mango and a papaya. This is only half a papaya. Half a medium small papaya and 1 mango. I just peeled them, seeded them, and cut them into bite-sized pieces. So that is nice for the fruit salad. That's most of the work I have to do for a fruit salad. I have to wash and pit and everything, the fruit, and then I cut them into small pieces. This takes most of the time. But that's also fun because I touch the fruit and I feel them with my fingers, and that is very nice. Yeah, you even take on nutrients, you absorb them through the skin. So it's a very nice thing to do. I like cooking for that reason too, contact with my food. And here is a pear. Pear has a peel. Yeah, that is a special fruit, pear. It is nutrient-wise, it's almost like an apple. Mangoes and papayas are super high in fiber. Yeah, they can be a breakfast on their own. Just a mango, just a papaya can be a complete meal because of this high fiber content and all the nice nutrients around it. But the pear is different, and it has also a different flavor. It's more watery and it's softer. It turns very sweet. Papaya is rather a very gentle flavor. Doesn't taste doesn't taste like anything almost. Very neutral. And you can season it. The mango here is sweet and sour, the wonderful mango flavor, seasons, so to say, the papaya here, and the pear too. And it has a different texture. And the peel here in the pear, so I talk about the peel a little bit. The peel in the pear brings out this bitter tone of the pear. The pear is a sweet, juicy, sweet fruit. As I said, nutrient-wise, almost like an apple. Same amount of calories, same amount of nutrients, same kind of nutrients. Just one difference. Pears make you release water, and apples make us release firm materials. So that's the difference, yeah? For the kidneys and for the intestines. The pears for the kidneys, the apple for the intestines. So, but nutrient-wise, almost the same. And the pear has this wonderful bitter taste in the peel, very thin peel, yeah, but it's a little bit bitter, and that brings out this sweet flavor, yeah, from the pear. Even it gives it more character. That's why I like to keep the peel of the pear on. In some dishes I would peel it because of the very gentle flavor of the pear. Sometimes it's nice to have this very delicate fruit, just only the flesh here. But here in this salad, where I have a nice dressing, I have these strong, the papaya needs a strong seasoning. Yeah, it's a very gentle flavor. It likes a strong seasoning. There, the pear comes in right away and can a little bit compete with the mango to season the papaya. So 3 fruit here. Now I go back to my cream. I might have to put a little bit more water in there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little bit. It's pretty firm. But just a little bit water, not too much. Main thing here is the second blending to make it really nice and creamy, because you know these fruit here I showed you are firm and have big pieces by themselves, so they won't be mashed up if I put here a little more a thicker dressing in there. Some fruit salads need only the slightest of dressing, just maybe lemon juice would be enough. But this fruit salad has a strong pieces of fruit, so to say, firm pieces. And they can do a little bit more with pudding-like texture for a dressing. So I can make a dressing that is also nutritious, very nutritious, with cashews and bananas and not too liquid. Blender dance number 2. So this is a little bit of sophisticated fruit salad. It has 3 main fruit here in the main salad, and the dressing also 3 parts, mix up together 6. That is a banana, cashews and lemon. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll taste it first. I guess it is very nice now. A little bit creamier even. Oh yeah, perfect. A standard dressing, really nice. You can vary it, make it thicker, make it thinner, more lemon, less lemon. You see, this is perfect for this fruit salad. I like the color too, very important to me, this creamy color from the cashew cream. I like it so much. But you know, I want to do something I put now. I guess I will take the rest of the dressing out. Well, I come back in a moment. Let's see. I will wash the blender, quickly wash the blender, because I would like to have a third part to my fruit salad. I'll show you in a moment. Put it aside for a moment. Come back in a second with a clean blender in a moment. That's one thing I like so much about raw food. And we have these blenders. That's one of the main kitchen tools, and it's easy to clean. Yeah, you don't put any oil or so in there usually. If I don't make a soup or so, and then it's easy to clean. You just put some water in, maybe a drop of soap, wash it, dry it, done. Yeah, very simple. And it's good, by the way, just what I'm talking about here, you have a large ground bottom here. It's very large. There are other blenders I had before, they're very small, so you can't get in really and get the cream out that lies on the bottom. It's too small there. So that's one reason why I bought this one, because a large bottom. And there are some that have a large bottom. It's very important to me. Yeah, it is so much more easy to handle. So, okay, but that's not so important now. So now I need a third part of my dressing. I said it's a sophisticated, my fruit salad, a sophisticated breakfast, because it has many parts. I have 6 parts or 6 ingredients already, 2 parts. And the third part on top again has 3 ingredients, so I have 9. There's a lot already. Yeah? There's a lot of complexity, and that means different various nutrients. Cherries here that have been frozen. Yeah, that's more than a cup. It's a cherry cream, a cherry maybe marmalade, and I want to make it a little bit thicker, like a pudding, with a persimmon. A ripe persimmon. If you blend a ripe persimmon, yeah, you expect usually to get it gets runny. Yeah, like usually you blend a fruit and it gets runny in the blender. But no, persimmon turns into a pudding. And if I blend it by itself, it's almost too thick to eat. is too firm, it's too dry. So we add a little bit of runniness, and that is here the cherry. The cherry will make the persimmon pudding runnier, but in this case, the other way around, the cherries would be too runny for having a cherry marmalade. I tried to thicken it a little bit with the persimmon. Might be nice with a cherry pie maybe. I don't know. Make the filling. You need a thickener for the filling in the cherry pie. So I try that now with the papaya, with the persimmon. Yeah, with this amazing persimmons. Papayas and mangoes are among my favorite fruit because they have these high fiber content, and the high fiber also is most important for the texture. Yeah, the texture is gets thicker with the fiber, and you can make pudding without any thickener, but just using a fruit that has a high fiber, like a mango, a papaya, or here persimmon. It's even stronger than all the others. And something very interesting also, a lemon, an orange can actually also be used for making pudding, yeah, because the orange has a fiber that is called pectin. That's a very famous fiber. It's used to thicken dishes. It's especially in the seeds of the pectin, but also in the orange. If you blend an orange by itself, it also turns into a little bit gel-like, a little bit thicker. It thickens itself, especially if you wait a little bit. So blueberry has a high pectin. It also the same effect in blueberries, blending blueberries, and you get a gel. You cannot have it runny. Blueberries blended are gel, become gel after a short moment. So I put the orange here also because of the sweet and sour tone. Yeah. I have never did that before, but I think it might thicken the cherries and persimmon cream and a little bit, and it adds a nice sweet and sour tone. And my guess was, that's my experiment today, I guess this orange flavor, this sweet and sour orange flavor, could be nice together with the cherry. And the persimmon has, again, like papaya, a very gentle flavor, and it is only the thickener here, and adds a little bit sweetness. Let's see what happens. I'm very excited. Blender dance. I can hear already. It's a little bit dim. Yeah. The blender is a little bit slower than usual because of the high fiber, I guess, so it might have worked. And with fiber, always, when I blend fiber, like from oranges or persimmon in this case, I usually have to blend a little bit longer to make this transformation work. Yeah? It changes into a thicker texture, and that takes some more blending. Yeah? Looks very nice to me. It's pretty runny, I guess. Like the cherries, oh yeah, wonderful, wonderful. But the most important, always the flavor. Let's see now. Wow, wow, wow. You gotta, that is cool. I will experiment with that more. Delicious. Orangey clear, cherry very clear, and then the thickener, the persimmon, just a little bit sweet. Maybe one more persimmon, it would have a really, maybe a gel. Yeah, that's something I want to find out, but not now. This is just a test. You know, that's how I make a recipe. I make a fruit salad with a known pattern, like a fruit, dressing, and topping. This is the topping. And while making one of the parts, for example, the topping here, I try something new. And the next recipe, I go further on the way of the topping. Yeah. I will maybe put one more persimmon into cherries and no orange at all, and then maybe I have the filling for a cherry pie, who knows. So I will now put the fruit salad into a glass to serve it to myself, and then on top I will put the topping, the cherry marmalade. And I guess that is a wonderful one. And I said, the complexity of this, the sophistication of this, oops, the complexity of this dessert or breakfast, oh yeah, it firms up a little bit. It also makes it more keeping for a breakfast. You can have different kinds of breakfast. To make it filling, you can do different tricks. Yeah. For example, one trick is to use a great variety of different fruit and nuts. Yeah. That also is filling, because you have such a variety, your system is flooded with information and satisfied. Yeah. That is one trick. Yeah. There are many others. Yeah. And I had to show you what it looks like. Such a nice cream here that gels up already. It's beautiful. And it's a very promising road for me. You see, goes on top. It's a beautiful color, white and red. This is always very, very central in my cooking. The decoration, how I make something, isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful dessert, or I would say breakfast. I would say you can use it as a dessert. If you have just one glass or so, I have a whole bowl here, half a bowl. For me, that is a breakfast. I eat a lot of fruit. And it's so much fun. Yeah, yeah. Because you cannot even eat too much fruit. There was a big cohort of studies. Yeah, around 2,000 years they made them. Hundreds of studies from all over the planet. They try to find out what's the most dangerous, or what is the biggest cause of premature death all over the planet. And guess what they found out for the United States of America? That it is people eating too little fruit. It was the biggest cause of premature death, eating too little fruit. Isn't that crazy? Who would have thought that? Many people say, oh, too much fruit, too much sugar. No, not good. All nonsense. Eat as much fruit as you can. It can't go wrong. Yeah. Whole fruit, of course, not just the fruit juice. The juice has a different role. Juice is to cleanse yourself, yeah, to refresh maybe. Yeah. I have a juice fasting once a week. I only drink juices and other beverages, light beverages, to keep me nourished, well nourished. I reduce my calories and the body can cleanse. No digestion. Yeah, digestion is resting with fruits. Fruit juices do not use digestion. They go into the blood directly. So, but to have the optimal nutrition, the best nutrition, you have to eat the whole fruit. Yeah, you can peel it. That's no problem. Yeah, but the whole fruit is best. Then you cannot go wrong with fruit. Yeah. The fiber in the fruit does the magic trick. The fiber regulates how fast the sugar goes into the blood and how fast it is absorbed, digested, and so on and so on. And with the fiber, you're always on the safe side. So yeah, fruit. Yeah, I eat a lot of fruit. My favorite fruit. But the other part of the day, I have to eat some greens. Yeah, greens are also very important. Vegetables. That is even more important than fruit. I have to say, health specialists, the doctors, they say vegetables and green fruit, green leafy greens, especially, are the healthiest of our foods. Then come herbs and spices. Number 2. Number 3, fruit. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. If so, like my video and subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.